Hi everyone, I'm Hannah and I'm going to explain our PPT. Topology. This topology is a well organized hierarchical design that facilitates the segmentation and management of different user groups within an organization or educational institution, while also providing centralized internet access.
On the slide 5, so as you can see in the top left, so it shows the physical representation of the device with port and indicators, and then in the top right, so this likely represent a network switch. The physical view shows multiple ethernet ports, and then in the bottom left, the physical view shows various slots and potential interface cards, and then the bottom right, this likely represent another network switch. The physical view show multiple ports and power supply.
This slide continues to show configuration interfaces, specifically focusing on VLAN settings and IP address configuration, likely on the network switch. So in the top left, VLAN configuration. This window, likely from a switch management interface, displays settings related to VLANs. And on the left, it shows a list of interfaces, which is the Fast Ethernet and Fast Ethernet 01. And in the top right, this window focuses on configuring the IP address settings for a specific interface. And the bottom, this window specifically labeled for the SW3, which is the student's switch, displays the VLAN database configured on this switch. So, in summary, this slides illustrates how VLANs are configured on a network switch. It shows the process of creating VLANs, naming them, and potentially assigning interfaces to specific VLANs. So this slide, it continues to show IP address configuration settings, but this time it seems to be focusing on the configuration of individual PCs or workstation. So in the interface, this specifies the network interface card being configured and the IP configuration. This section allows choosing between DHCP and static. So in the top left, likely the instructor PC, and the top right is the student PC, and the bottom is the admin PC. So in the subnet mask defines the network portion of the IP address. All three pieces have the same subnet mask, which is the 255.255.2550. This indicates they are likely on the same local network segment. On the last slide, this slide shows two windows, one focusing on the configuration of a network interface on a PC, likely the admin PC, and the other showing the HCP server settings. So in the top left, which is the network interface configuration admin PC, this window appears very similar to the one we saw on slide 8 for the admin PC. It shows the configuration for the Fast Ethernet interface. So in the IP configuration, it's the static selected, and the IP address is 192.168.10.10, and the default gateway is a 192.168.10 So in the bottom right, the HCP server configuration, which is the server. This window shows the settings for a DHCP server running on a device labeled server. In the DHCP server, it indicates that the DHCP service is currently off for the Fast Ethernet 0 interface. So, and the slide 9 shows the static IP configuration of the admin PC and the configuration settings for a DHCP server, which is the server. The DHCP server is a currently turned off and has a defined IP address range that is different from the static IP addresses seen on the PCs in the previous slide.